Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurion's Review. This is Galactic War from Tabletop Games. It says it's a game for adults and children. It's from 1975. I picked it up from some guy in England for, I don't know, it was $22 or $28 or something like that. Whatever the price was, I'm happy to have gotten it. This is a hard game to find. Let's take a look inside. We'll read the blurb so we see what the game's about. I haven't really looked through this yet, so this is informative for me also. Situation: after centuries of squabbling and fighting, mankind finally came to terms with itself in the 26th century. A united Earth government was formed, putting all the resources of the Earth into the colonization of the solar system. Mars became colonized using vast agricultural schemes to promote a more healthy atmosphere. The steamy jungles of Venus were controlled and made habitable. In the 27th century, the Solar Federation was formed. Man now looked to the stars to expand further. The Federation's nearest neighbor, Proxima Centauri, some 4¼ light years away, was explored and found to contain 3 habitable planets, Titan, Poseidon, and Veeder. These were soon colonized by eager migrants from the Solar Federation's teeming millions. The Galactic Federation was formed. It is now the year 2975, and once again war threatens mankind. The Galactic Federation is split, and the Solar Federation finds itself fighting against the Proxima Centauri alliance. Both sides have agreed not to violate the planets, but to settle the conflict on a much larger battlefield, deep space. Both sides have similar space navies, and also, because both developed from the same culture, similar weapons and defense systems. The only difference lies in the tactical capabilities of the spaceship commanders. You now have the chance to command a fleet of spaceships, to see who rules the 2 star systems. This is your chance to wage galactic war. Alright, so that sounds like your typical outer space combat game. Let's take a look through the rule book and see if we can figure out how this game plays a little bit, and then we'll look at the other components. It doesn't have a map. Alright, time scale. Each complete move is the equivalent of 4 minutes actual time. So the sequence of play is writing movement orders, movement, deduction of movement energy points, writing firing orders, firing, determining damage to spaceships, and deduction of defense and firing energy points. Alright, goes into movement and how you write the orders for it. And then it's talking about the movement energy points. It costs 1 movement energy point per warp factor per move. And that's going over spaceship types, weapons, and defense. There's a defense screen. So it's like a force field, it says. Like the other games from this series, the pages are just have writing on one side. They're not double-sided. And firing laser and neutron torpedoes, and it's got the charts and stuff here. And it's giving you the range. So maximum range of a laser is 36 inches. So you need to use at least probably a kitchen table at least to play this game. Tactical factors. Looks like factors you add when firing. And then damage, how that's done. And there's a turning octagon, which you use to make turns. I assume that's something you cut out on the cheat sheet. And then here it's talking about their other products. Alright, so let's take a look at the components. Here's where you write your orders. The combat control chart. Let's see if it's got anything on the back side. No. Okay, so let's look at the components. If I ever play this, I'm just making a photocopy of these components and cutting out the photocopy. I'm never going to be able to get another uncut version or copy of this again, so if I play it, I'll just have to photocopy the components to keep everything mint. But here's your turning octagon and firing arc. Each player has one. It looks like each player has the exact same components, just a different color, so and these are just different size spaceships. So those aren't particularly interesting, but who knows, maybe the game's good. And little baggie to hold on to your components after you cut them out. So anyhow, I'm going to try this one day, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please click like on it. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.